Purple in my piss. Yo. You gotta really be careful with that, boy. Speaking of which, I think you should stop doing that.
Amen, say man. It's your boy John from Everything Colossal. Got my boy Aaron here.
It's Aaron speaking.
And we got a good episode for y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
Listen here. We're going to give you that gas, mid, or ass. We're actually going to give you some albums where we think it should have been shorter and that would have made it a classic. Mm-hmm. And, of course, we're going to give you these hot takes.
Spicy. I don't got my spice today, but...
You ain't bring your spice, man?
I ain't bring it today,
don't
man.
Don't worry,
I do have beef jerky right
Use
there.
Use a spicy boy. It's okay.
Pause. Let's get it.
All right, man. So with this gas, mid, or ass segment, we got a few singles that we're going to go over. There were some albums that came out. However, the singles that came out today on Friday, you know, they just need to be discussed. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So what's the first one we're going to go with, my man?
We could go over this SSG Kobe joint called Don't Miss.
Hey, 30 runs up in this cage. That shit it don't miss. That shit it don't miss.
Shit, he's been teasing this for quite a while. I would say, like, I feel like he was like previewing the snippet for many months now. But when I was at Rolling Loud Cali in December, he played this and he was like, "Everybody, get your phones out." And we all heard it, most of us, for the first time, and that shit went crazy, bro. So I was like, "Damn, I need this to drop." So he finally dropped it, and this shit's hard, bro. This shit is definitely gas.
It's hard.
I've been telling you, SSG, he got potential, bro, for real.
Yeah, you've been trying to tell me to, you know, listen to him for a minute now.
That shit it don't
miss. And boy,
Purple
that song.
in my piss.
What is the song name again?
Don't Miss.
Don't Miss. It was kind of a mix of EDM.
Yeah, the lead up too.
Hip-hop.
The lead up for sure.
Yeah, it's like some hyper pop EDM type vibe. You know what I'm saying? And I was very impressed.
The flow, the cadence, is
and I was
the
looking
formula's
for that.
there.
I was looking for that beat breakdown and build up again, and it
did.
definitely
It did.
provided that.
It did.
I'm gonna definitely check out his other stuff, man.
Yeah, he's
a lot of people have been talking about him.
Yeah, man. I'm waiting for, you know, whatever he drops, whatever project. So this is probably like a lead single to whatever project he comes out.
And you say you've been teasing it for some time
now.
Yeah,
definitely.
You can expect an album coming with that. And like I said last episode, as far as his team goes, he's working with a lot of people who work with major label artists like a Lil TJ or Polo G. He's working with that management now, so. You know, it's going to be interesting to see his trajectory, you know?
That's definitely true. The next track is a Quavo track called Shooters Inside My House. Hold on.
Inside my house.
Shooters Inside My Crib.
My crib.
Same shit.
I put that on my soul. No, you can't take it. My soul.
But yeah, Shooters Inside My Crib, man. Man, let me talk about this track, man. I heard this last night. And I had it on repeat, bro. Like 4 or 5 times straight, bro. This sounds like 2017 Quavo to me, bro. It's not. It sounds like it could be like his God's plan if they really pushed it, bro. Like it's hard to me, bro.
That's what's up.
Like I'm not saying it's gonna be that big, but it has that. I could see it. I don't know. I fuck with it heavy. It's something different from Quavo.
It definitely reminded me of 2016, 2017. You know what I'm saying?
It has those ad-libs that ooh, like you know that just that spacey kind of sound, that Culture One sound.
And shout out to Drew Filmed It.
If Drew didn't film it, what is it?
Something like that. He's so hard, man. He's been going in since like 2014, 15, man.
Putting in work.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, facts.
And yeah, it was a cool song for me.
Yeah.
I wanted to be on DSPs because it's only available
SoundCloud and YouTube. Yeah, interesting. I wonder why they went that route.
Who knows, man? Maybe there's a sample in it. Maybe it's a song they can't make bread on necessarily. You know, they usually do that, artists, where they can't make money on it. They'll just throw it on YouTube and SoundCloud. So who knows? But
yeah, I thought it was gas. Maybe. What you thought?
Gas,
gasolina. Okay, so next we gotta talk about this Nigo and ASAP Rocky track.
Human made on me like pee. Waves don't need no grease.
First off, why is isn't he like a fashion dude?
He's a fashion icon.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So like, it's interesting how I feel like if his name wasn't there, are they trying to push this as a Rocky track? Like,
I think it's Nigo's album.
Okay, so it's just a
And
single
this
with
is just a
ASAP on
single.
it.
Yeah, and
Kind of like a collab tape, kind of
I think it's just a Nigo album, honestly. Like him
like a
putting
DJ
on.
putting a bunch of
I'm
rappers.
sure there's gonna be songs with Kid Cudi, who's very in tune with Bape.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised to see like a Wayne track, Kid Cudi, Big Sean, Lil Yachty, like anybody who's had collabs with Bape.
Yeah,
I would think they're gonna be on this potential album. Now,
interesting.
why is he coming out with an album? I don't know, but I'm definitely interested because he's from Japan. Doesn't speak a lick of English.
Really?
Doesn't speak a lick.
I
of
didn't know
English,
that.
man.
I didn't know that.
And I want to see how like his inspirations and his taste and whatever you want to call it. I want to know how that's gonna impact his whole project. It's a cool like one-off thing, you know.
Damn, I thought that song was pretty fire. I'm like, damn, as if this is like a lead single. I just didn't understand the Nigo thing, you know. Like I felt as if it was just Rocky, this could have been like a single for his next album. That's how hard that shit was to me.
He brought back some old school ad libs.
Yeah, we're like man, Rocky's such a goat, bro. We need that project, bro. This has to be the year that project drops, bro.
Got
It
it.
has to be, bro. But yeah, nah, that was gas and
Rocky,
next,
if you watching, man, which you're probably not. Yo, drop the album, bro.
bro.
We want to hear it, man. We want to hear what's your mind been on the last 3 years since you dropped, 4 years since you dropped.
I know he's about to have a kid and shit, but you know,
Is that true?
yeah, Rihanna, yeah.
Oh, she preggers?
Yeah, she preggo, boy.
preggo?
I'm pretty sure. That's
She
what the
preggo?
blog say. That's what Instagram said. I don't know personally if it's true, but
Yeah.
anyways, next we got this Benny the Butcher joint, bro. The Butcher's coming, fam. Like,
I had 10 bands in my stash when I passed over $500,000.
I'm probably gonna go to hell if Jesus asks for a feature.
bruh, I was in tune. My cousin's like a diehard Benny the Butcher fan, right? Him and his boy more. He been in tune with him since like 2017. He got Benny vinyl records, West Side Gun. He's a huge fan. He be having the what is it? The like Chris Benoit hoodies and all that.
Oh, that's fire.
He be going in for those. He even has a mat, like a West Side Gun mat, like die hard. So he put me on like back in 2018. And I was like, yo, this is dope. Like this is like grimy street shit, you know, like real rap. So I've been in tune. You know, I went to a show in Huntington a couple months ago. So I definitely rock with Benny. So when I see he doing a song with J. Cole, I was like, yeah, this is the year. Bro, he has a lot of features coming up soon. Like I know he has a Drake feature that he teased at a show.
J. Cole?
No, Benny.
Okay.
Benny has a lot of stuff in store for this next album, Tana Talk 4, boy. Because Tana Talk 3 is the album that put him on, 2018. But, yeah, J. Cole, they both body this song, bro.
Yeah.
They
it was
both
OD.
body it.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Period.
I ain't the biggest Benny the Butcher fan.
I respect it.
I ain't gonna hold you, but and it has nothing to do with his talent, the song quality, nothing.
Okay.
It's just what I listen to on the daily is just not that.
Yeah.
But this song, man, it was very good. First of all, the beat, my boy,
Hard.
that shit was knocking.
Knocking, boy.
And it was
Cold, though. He definitely outshined Benny on this track, in my opinion.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah. Not like
It
he
might
didn't
be 'cause
wash
of that
him.
one bar.
Nah.
The one bar where he says, "I'm the best rapper alive on God."
Yeah.
J. Cole coming for your heads, man.
I don't think he washed him, but I think it's definitely a better verse. But they're both dope. Like
I feel like they both held their own. Benny definitely had some bars in there.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Like you could tell he's cocky with it, but still like he's still hungry, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like he knows that he's out here making moves, but he's still hungry, bro. You know
Benny-
he been rapping since like '06, bro.
I want to be
Buffalo
surprised.
shit.
I want to be surprised. Yeah, he's a
Yeah, they all
Bills
Buffalo.
fan. He's a
They
Bills
all
fan. I saw
straight
that.
Buffalo boys.
Then he said, "Had 10 bands in my stash when I turned down $500,000." Would you turn down $500,000 for anything?
I mean, it depends what
If
it
you only got
is.
10
If
bands in
I'm
your
selling
stash.
my soul and if it's like I have no control and freedom, I don't know, man. I guess
Benny-
his priorities.
Benny,
He
you
got
knew
too
what
much
he-
pride for that shit.
You knew what you was doing, man. Turning down $500,000.
Maybe
You
he
better
knew.
than me, man.
Maybe he knew $1 million was around the corner. That's not enough.
Yeah, man. He didn't fold. He didn't
Definitely didn't fold like some napkins.
Yeah.
But last but not least, we got this Lil Tecca joint, the god of all these these new SoundCloud rappers.
Tech Romani.
Bro, Tecca, yo, I noticed that like He's definitely not as hot as he once was, like in 2019. But he's still like, I guess, with all the cosigns nowadays and all these new rappers like being inspired and he like they're hanging around him.
Right.
I guess that's like keeping him relevant, you know, because a lot of these rappers just make a big hit and they kind of just fall off. Like his like projections, like his albums do okay. Like the Virgo World, I love you, We Love You Tekka 2. They did okay sales wise, and they dropped the same week as Donda. It's unfortunate,
That's tough.
but I think Tekka's dope, man. I think I could see him staying in this game. This is a dope track, Fallen.
Yeah, you rising, yeah, you falling, yeah, you polished, yeah, you flawless. Need your space, so beg your pardon.
It rides, bro. That shit was riding. I was on the train bumping that shit. Like
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you, man.
Tekka's
Tekka-
dope, man.
Tekka's dope in my opinion.
Yeah.
And people give him a lot of slack, man, saying like his trajectory kind of stopped or even went down since that.
It was
hit
such a
song.
big high though.
It's too big of a song, man.
Yeah, that song was huge.
At least he didn't go out like my man Designer. You know what I'm saying?
Mosey. I mean, Mosey
Mosey
had another with the blueberry
and Young
joint.
M.A. isn't, she didn't really drop anywhere. She didn't go down. in
Yeah,
quality.
she's like
she had
this.
a big song, right? But at least
Her fan
none of
base
them,
go crazy-
None of them
crazy
did
for
a
her.
Designer, so that's what I'm getting at. But
Him the
Tekka,
Designer,
man,
boy.
yo, Tekka, honestly, man,
Tekka's dope, man.
Keep your production going. You're producing for a lot of the upcoming talent.
Yeah.
You
You
got an ear for some good music, man. So keep doing what you're doing. And the track itself, bro,
It's clean.
fire.
It's dope.
Gas.
Definitely a music video. I don't know if it came out yet, but it definitely should make a video with
Shoot
that.
that music video
And I feel as if
with me.
Yeah, word. Me too. But I know he from Queens, Long Island type shit, St. Albans. But anyways, I feel as if a lot of his fans were really young that when he first blew up. So I'm curious, like 5 years from now, are they even gonna still?
Right.
I don't know. Purple in my piss. Yo.
It's like
You gotta really be careful with that, boy. Like that. Speaking of which, I think you should stop doing that. All right, so for this next segment, we're gonna mention 5 albums each that we think could have been classics if they were shorter.
Oh, you hear that?
It doesn't mean that all albums that, have 20 tracks long. It doesn't mean like albums that are bloated doesn't mean they're not classics. Like Whole Lotta Red, for example, is like 22 tracks on there. A lot. But it's damn near, people consider it a classic already. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily like all albums that are bloated aren't classics, but we feel as if these could have been. Like a lot of albums that are too bloated, we feel like, man, if you would have took out these like 6 songs, man, it could have
Yeah,
been.
we all have that, man. We all have
Yeah,
those
like there's too
albums
much
where,
filler, bro.
We're like, damn, if they took out 3, 4, 5 songs, it would have been.
Damn, there's bound to be filler, bro. Especially a lot of these artists that aren't really album artists. They kind of just make a bunch of songs, throw it on there, and hope whichever one becomes a hit. So with my number one, I'm gonna go with Scorpion. I feel like I really enjoy Scorpion. A lot of people throw dirt on it, think it's garbage. They look at it like that shit trash. Personally, bro, I feel like that whole first tape is fucking great. And there's a lot of skips for me on the second one. That's just me personally. If they would have took out a lot of those songs and just made it one, maybe 15 album, that shit could have been a classic. No problem.
I agree.
No problem.
You know what's funny,
There's
though?
a lot of hits on there, bro.
You know what's funny?
A
I
lot.
actually like the B side a lot better than the A side, which
Okay.
is,
It's not bad. I just enjoyed the first one more. Like, Can't Take a Joke, Mob Ties, like, stupid. Even Survival, the first track, is stupid hard.
Yeah, maybe I'm just a soft, tender type. You know what I'm saying?
Like, there's so much heat in that album, bro. There's a lot of bangers from there. Even In My Feelings, a lot of people didn't like it, but that song was huge, bro. God's Plan, huge. Like,
Yep.
I don't know. That's me.
That's a fact.
You feel me?
My first one, I'm gonna go with Donda.
Okay, recency bias or nah? You just You just think that way.
Well, honestly, I feel like a lot of people would agree the part twos were not necessary.
At all, bro. Just should have just had those from the get-go, bro.
Yeah.
Why are you gonna
honestly.
take Kid Cudi out? That's not your man's, like, just to put him after?
And Soldier, but
It's the same song. I would understand if it's, don't call it a part two. Like, it's the same exact song. You just added a verse or some
if
shit.
anything, you should like do a beat break at the end. You know how people do outros and they flow into the same song but different, like a different vibe.
Yeah.
At least do that. Like chop it up on some Travis Scott type. But
Yeah,
word.
that Pop Smoke song is garbage. RP Pop Smoke. But that shit, we made it. Or whatever.
Yo.
Bro, that song is terrible. The sample doesn't even sound good.
I agree.
It's just not good. That song was not good. Mad
Yeah,
unnecessary.
Donda.
That's how you feel?
Yeah.
Okay. My second pick, I would go with Eternal Atake. I feel like,
Great one.
man,
pick.
perfect example, bro. Just look at Lil Uzi Vert versus The World, the first tape. 9 songs. There's no skips on there. Every song on there is fire, and they're all nostalgia. Like, everybody remembers those shits. Money Longer, P's and Q's, Canadian Goose, You Was Right. Like, there's so many bangers. Eternal Take, like, there's just, like 18 songs the first tape, and then he dropped a deluxe the next week.
Yeah, and honestly, at that time, he was more so on his rapping tip, right?
When?
And with Eternal Take,
On his rapping shit,
yeah, he was more so rapidy rap.
I think he has some melodic
He
shit.
obviously had his original sound of just being melodic, but you can tell that the last few years he's been focused on rapping, and that was like the start of it.
Okay.
And I didn't really vibe with the rapidy rap stuff, you know, and that
Okay.
definitely added to the filler for me.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, because I feel like there's a lot of songs that are on the deluxe that, like, some of those songs, bro, if they would have came out in 2016, we would have say, yo, this is a hit, you know? But I feel as if since we might have heard that formula already, or it was so many songs that people just got kind of tired or dragged out. Like,
If My Way
there's some
drops-
sleepers on there,
Is
too.
My Way on there, right?
My Way? What do you mean My Way? You mean Myron?
No. The one where
Oh, that way. That's a bonus track.
Okay. Like
Yeah.
if that
and
song
Futsal
came
Shuffle were bonus tracks.
if that came out in 2016, 17,
That probably would have been a hit, right?
right.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about. Yeah, because there's a song on the deluxe called I think "Come This Way" or "This Way." I fuck with that shit heavy.
We got all the fun. Drop it this way. We got all the ones. Shake it this way.
Venetia, I think, is a song on Eternal Take that those are all really good, but there's definitely some skips overall.
For me, the next one is Money Bag Yo.
Which one's that one?
Against His Pain. Against His
Interesting.
Pain.
I don't think I heard this. Let me see.
And a lot of the
Damn, 22 tracks, bro. Why do they do this shit, man?
Yeah. A lot of the forums last year for 2021, they had this album in like their top 10s, top 25s, top 50s, right? Mm-hmm. And I could agree with it being like a top 25 album, even
Okay.
like top 10 last year.
Really? You fucked with it that much?
Yeah, man, surprisingly. And I was not a Moneybagg Yo fan at all
Where
before
his
this
fan
album.
base goes crazy for him.
He does stadiums, bro. He does stadiums, and he had one of the biggest songs of 2021 with Waukesha. My favorite songs from this project, If Pain Was a Person, Waukesha, obviously, Go. Yeah, he had a lot of songs on here, but there were some few like towards the latter part of the project where I was just like,
Unnecessary,
it's
right?
not needed, man. And I'm sure like down south, Memphis, Moneybagg Yo fans would highly disagree, but this was, if he took out at least 3 or 4, it would be a classic for sure.
There's probably so many albums that we're missing out too, right? But my third one, I gotta go with the Carter 5, man. Sorry to my Lil Wayne fans. I'm so sorry, but
Say sorry to me, bro.
I'm sorry, bro, but there's too much. Bro,
Too much.
there's like 20 something songs on the OG one. Not even the deluxe that he dropped 2 years later, by the way, with another like 6 songs, and that wasn't even that good. If I'm being honest, like it was okay. I heard it, but it was just like forgettable. Like I think the original Carter 5 has like 22 tracks, bro.
That song with Sosa Man, I think.
Let's
That's
see.
my
Let's see.
favorite one.
23 tracks, bro. I understand that we waited years for this. So maybe he has so much material that he didn't just want to have a 10-song album. You know, it's probably too many
Not for nothing,
songs.
too. And let us know in the comments. You could hear the age of these songs, right?
Think
you can
so?
hear, like, when something was
I'm sure this
made.
album was scrapped so many times, though.
You can hear when a song was made, like on some 2015, 2016. Like the song with Kendrick, they admitted that that was an old song from when Kendrick, like,
Was on his
2014.
20. Wow, really?
Yeah, so there's a lot of songs on there that were
That's
old.
the best song on there, pretty much.
And for me, my favorite song is the one with Sosa Man. I forget. I think it's Sosa Man.
Sosa Man,
Yeah, it's a,
Dark Side of the Moon.
No, let me see.
Yeah, like I like the album.
Yeah, right here.
but
What About Me?
What about me? Okay.
Yeah. Girl, what about me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah,
lot of
that
good
shit
songs
hard.
here. Like I liked Demon and Can't Be Broken was a nice song. I didn't like the X feature because I mean he didn't even know who X was.
Yeah. That was crazy. That was dead ass a cloud chase by Lil Wayne.
Like bro,
Well,
his team
peoples,
probably didn't
his
even.
peoples, yeah.
The only reason why I was kind of okay with it is that Lil Wayne was a huge influence for X, and X said he always wanted to do a song with Wayne. I
Interesting.
guess so. I mean,
Yeah, you gotta do better than that.
but yeah, go ahead. What you got, man? Sorry to my Wayne fans, but that's just facts, bro. It's
next
not a
one-
classic in my opinion. If they shortened it, maybe.
That Lover Boy, man.
CLB.
Certified Lover Boy.
Damn, low key, I feel that same way, bro. Low
If it was
key,
shorter,
though.
it would be a way better album, if not a classic.
Damn, I agree, boy.
And honestly,
I agree.
Too Sexy, not even that good of a song.
It's a banger though.
Honestly, take Drake out and put Uzi in. That shit's like a top 10
I feel,
song.
bro. I feel like the Scary Hours 2 tape. If those 3 songs were on CLB, let's say we never heard those tracks before, and then he put those on CLB, classic.
Yeah.
Shorten,
I mean,
take out some songs and put those in there, bro. All 3 are so hard. What's next? The shit with Lil Baby, Rick Ross, the Lemon Pepper.
him and Ross go in every time. But yeah, if you were to take out, like I said before, maybe 3, 4, even 5 songs.
It's just a lot of songs on that album. It felt like if he just woke out of bed. Like
He comfortable, right?
it was too
You
like.
know what's funny too? He had an injury, a leg injury, and I seen footage of him recording while laying down. Get your
Really?
ass up, man.
Really?
Get your ass up, cause
I don't know. I didn't
you-
feel the you know like the. Come on, man.
Yeah, like most of the songs.
some of the
I was-
songs he
you could
felt
literally
kind of
fall
like
asleep to.
monotone.
Yeah.
In Too Deep, like the first half of it, I wasn't a big fan until it got into the second part.
Pop that shit. Pop that shit. Baby, that pussy was somewhere to wait.
And I love when he does his rapidy rap. Like the intro is amazing.
Yeah, there's definitely
I
some
love
good
when
ass
he
songs.
does like this the
TSU.
6 a.m. in Toronto type. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where he just talks about or gives an update on his life.
What's that song? Feeling too intoxicated.
I can't even remember, man. There's
That's
so
a
many.
good song.
So many.
That's definitely like a you know.
But let us know in the comments, how do you feel? We both put up Drake on there, and he's already considered to have classic albums.
Race My Mind. It's called
Multiple.
Race My Mind.
Race My
That song's
Mind,
a
that's the
good song. Yeah.
Yeah, let us know, because with Scorpion, with CLB, do you think it would be a classic album?
And I also
If it
feel
was
like
shorter?
I Miss You Too with Kid Cudi. That's a Kid Cudi song. Low key. Like Cudi bodies him on it. I like Drake's part, like Finding Myself the other day, but I feel like Cudi is the highlight of that shit.
Yeah, man.
Am I right? Let me come in
And
my
that was a
dreams.
surprise, too, because
Whoa,
remember,
whoa.
he made fun of Kid Cudi
Yeah.
being on drugs and stuff.
Yeah, but they you know,
You know,
we learn. We live
know,
and we
we
learn.
know Drake, he be reconciling with everybody. So.
We live and we learn. But so that was your third pick, right? Or fourth?
Third.
Okay, so my fourth is going a little back in time. I'm a big Nas fan. You feel me? It's his third album, I Am. I feel like this album could easily be a classic if you took out like 5 tracks, bro. Like you got songs like Ghetto. For the Nas fans out there, you know these songs, bro. New York State of Mind Part 2.
Broken glass in the hallway, bloodstained floors, neighbors. Look at every bag you bring through your doors.
Is low key like a top 10 Nas track, bro. It's I like it more than the first song. It's more like grimy New York street shit, Ghetto Prisoners, Favor for a Favor, I believe, with Scarface. Nas's Like is on there. Like, bro, there's some gas on there, bro. But there's still Small World is a good track, but there's a lot of songs that are like, this whack. Next, whack.
I'm gonna have to ask you to put me on to these songs.
Yo,
man,
you never heard Nas's Like
if
though?
you notice,
First it was nasty, but times have changed. Ask me now, I'm the artist. But hardcore, my signs for pain.
I took my sip and moved my mic.
Bro,
'cause
you didn't hear-
I have no idea about Nas at all.
Bro, that in
Other
fact,
than, other than his first album.
the funny thing is we're talking about shortening albums, and this album was actually supposed to be a double disc album. But it actually got leaked. The second disc got leaked on the internet. This is old internet days. So he ended up scrapping that and then making Nostradamus, which came out the same year as I Am, and that is considered to be his worst album, Nostradamus. So that was kind of like rushed. It was a lot of the songs got bootlegged before, so
And I always hear that he picks terrible beats. were the beats on Nostradamus terrible?
they weren't the greatest. I mean, yeah.
Was it
But
Premier?
they're still good
producing,
songs.
or
I actually kind of like that album. Project Windows and the actual Nostradamus single is
Hey,
hard.
listen, I'm a Wayne fan just as much as you're a Nas fan, right?
Yeah.
I know people don't like the dedications, especially like 4 and 5.
They're
but
okay.
I
They're just
love them.
outdated to me.
I love them. You know,
Yeah,
as
they're-
a Wayne fan. So
yeah.
as a Nas fan, I can understand where you're coming from.
What you got next, man? I think you only got one more. Because
Yeah,
he couldn't come up with a fifth
I
one.
couldn't because he got a lot of.
Struggling.
I heard his list and I was like, damn.
Those are good, right?
Yeah, because I
Just
would
think, you know what? I think you're thinking too hard about albums. I think you just got to think of the artists. Just think of the rappers. Don't look
Yeah.
through the albums, you know? That's kind of what I was doing.
Yeah.
You
Let's
have
see.
one more or no?
I'll probably come up with one in a few, maybe not. My next one is Pluto X Baby Pluto with Uzi and Future.
That did
man.
not need a deluxe, bro. That did not.
not.
Although I do like the songs on the deluxe, it just didn't need a deluxe. If those deluxe songs were on the original album and take out some other tracks,
And you know, I'm a big fan of Future and Uzi. And even the bad tracks at first that I thought were bad, like "Bought a Bad Bitch," "Bought a Bad Bitch."
I
Bought a
didn't
Bad
like
Bitch.
that song.
Yeah.
Bought a Bad
Yo,
Bitch, yeah.
I started bumping it
Yeah.
after like working out or whatever. Like
shit slap.
Yeah, it slap a bit. But
Yeah,
then
that tape is underrated, man, for sure.
there's only like a good 7 or 8, 7 to 10 songs that I go to.
Absolutely,
and I think there's like
yeah.
19 or 21.
Too many.
There was just too many, man. And Uzi with his rappity rapping, like, yeah, you're rapping, but like, what are you really saying? And you can't.
I mean, Future
can't
does the
really
same
do that.
thing, really.
But
What's really the difference?
Future if he was on his rappity rap tip, for me, Future did it way better. That
Bro,
Uzi-
that's it music video. I know you peeped the vein, bro. This nigga designers a lover. Yo, I feel the passion, bro.
and that song, it's
shit
so
is
funny
so
because
hard.
Uzi's extra rappity on that too.
That shit's hard. Uzi bodies
But
that
he
shit
bodied
too.
it, yeah. He had his little
It
pocket
was
on
in my
it.
mind. Yo, that shit's so hard.
Yeah, and Rockstar Chains, that's just like a personal fave. But yeah, there was at least 7, 8 songs that could have got out of here.
Yeah, get 'em, it's kind of like
And that would have been.
it was just run of the mill average tracks. Some of them, you know, they're like okay, like
And as far as Future's whole discography when it comes to albums that he does with other people,
like the Juice World, RP Juice World,
Juice WRLD, that's
Yes,
probably
sir.
like top 2, top 3 with
like collabs.
yeah, with his collab albums, it's probably like top 2
That's-
for me.
Uh,
The one with Juice WRLD would be
the
number
Drake
for
one is
me.
probably the best one, but Future
Yeah,
shit
that's-
comes after.
I know you really. That's personally not my favorite. It's probably last on the list, but I know you rock with that.
Damn, you think the Juice World collab is better than What a Time to Be Alive?
I know it commercially and
Yeah,
maybe even
alright, that's-
sonically,
I
but I
respect
just
it.
at the time I was such in my Juice WRLD bag.
Damn,
You know, I
that's
had a
fire.
broken
Then.
heart and all that. And
Yeah, hard work pays off,
Yeah.
man. That's a banger. So speaking of Juice World, that's the last album on my list, Death Race for Love. I love this album. Don't get me wrong. I love this album, bro. This album means a lot to me. I have it signed by Juice WRLD himself. I even have a plaque.
that's fire.
2-year anniversary of Death Race for Love. I paid a stack for that, boy. I paid $9.99 for that, and I got like 10% off, so I only pay like whatever 900. But Yeah, I love that album. Don't get me wrong. I remember when I was doing Uber, actually having the CD, and whenever somebody would like converse about hip hop, I would show them the CD. He was like, "Oh shit, signed by Juice WRLD, so far." Like, yeah, bro, I'm a big fan. But I just feel as if there's just a lot of skips for me, man. I feel like there's 22 tracks, I believe. I think if it was cut down to like 15, and hey, he did say he made the album in like 2 days, 3 days, you know, and it's not as, how do I say it, like revered as a classic as opposed to like Goodbye and Good Riddance. Goodbye and Good Riddance
Classic.
is a hands down one of the best SoundCloud rappers projects. It's like that 17, like that's in like the Hall of Fame of like SoundCloud albums, like Die Hard
Mount
emo
Rushmore,
rap. Yeah, hands down. So Death Race for Love was a little different sound. Songs like Robbery, Maze,
Did you like
Feeling.
Syphilis?
I love Syphilis.
I do not like Syphilis.
What? It's because you bugging, man.
What's
He
the
paid
other
homage to X and Ski on that, man. You could tell.
Yeah, I didn't really
You
like
taste
it.
just like a lollipop. Taking my language. You want to
Yeah.
fight, bitch? What's up? Nah, you crazy, man.
Bee's Knees, I don't think.
Beasley's is cool. Is that the joint with
I didn't like that one either.
Out My Way is cool, but the song Rider was cool. It just felt as if like a generic Juice WRLD track, you know? It was okay.
Literally every single song other than those two I mentioned, I rock with.
Really? Okay. Let me see the track list again. Won't Let Go is cool. Desire is very underrated. That's a great
Desire,
song. The Girl Sitting Next, the Girl of My Dream. I forgot. Flaws and Sins is an amazing
Flaws
track.
and Sins is my top 3 Juice songs ever.
I like Demons, but that could go for me. Big, that could go for me.
Big can go, yeah. Big can go.
I don't know. Make Believe could go. Like, there's a lot of songs on here. Maybe 6 songs that could go. If he got rid of like 6 tracks, that's just me though.
Yeah.
And I think Legends Never Die is almost better than that. I'm just being real.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit. It's neck and neck. Because I think they handled that project so well, man.
And maybe we can ask this question for the commentators.
It depends how you feeling that day. You feel me? Some days I might want to hear.
I told Aaron the other day, when it comes to
Posthumous.
Post-
Or posthumous, whatever.
posthumous albums, when it comes to those albums, man, or just even singles, I don't really listen to them. And I know that,
Even if you're a fan, like a
even if I'm
diehard fan?
I go through them like once or twice. But I don't know, it just feels weird to me to listen to somebody who just passed away. It's just, and it's not like a creepy weird thing. It's just like it's not in me anymore to be like, let me drop everything and drop this, and listen to this,
Damn.
I don't know why. It just doesn't hit for me
So
the same.
did you listen to Pop Smoke's album?
The newer one?
No, not Faith. The Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon.
Yeah.
That shit was amazing.
That came out. Didn't that come out like a month before he passed?
No, it was definitely after
It was
he passed.
after?
Yeah, it was like 6 months after.
But yeah.
Came out in July. He passed in February.
And honestly, I didn't go out my way to listen to that.
Shit came to you?
Yeah, everybody played
That's how you
that.
know there was hits on there, man.
Yeah, they definitely. I just don't go out my way. I'd much rather just find somebody else new to listen to, as messed up as it sounds.
Yeah.
Because best believe, if anybody was a Juice WRLD fan, I definitely was.
Yeah.
It's just, after he was gone, I just rather appreciate what he dropped while he was
and
here.
especially Juice WRLD is hard to listen to because of what he talks about.
Bro,
that makes it even
newer
worse.
album. The newer, I don't even know what it's called, bro.
Fighting Demons.
Bro,
which was not good, by the way.
There's at least 10 bars throughout the album of him saying, "Yo, I'm going to die."
Yeah.
And it's going to be because of this.
Yeah, it's hard.
Like,
it's definitely hard. It's
too much
eerie.
for me.
Yeah, it's just definitely like, oh man, it's like, oh come on, Juice. Like every time you hear those bars, like,
and then you see the documentary, and you're like,
yeah,
it's
hard to watch. It's hard to watch, man. R.I.P. Juice WRLD, bro, for real.
And you gave your last one, right?
Yeah, I have 2 honorable mentions, but
if I was to give a 5th one, I couldn't really think of one, but I call this album a classic.
John Cena's album. That shit hard.
Nah, man, I'm talking about Metal World Peace. Come on, Ron Artest.
He has an album?
He
I gotta
actually
bump
had
that
a
shit.
song. He
I know
had a
Shaq
song
got
on
one.
2K. My 2K heads, if you remember that, I think it's called Championship or something.
Oh, I remember that shit.
Yeah, it was hard,
that was
right?
from like 2K13 and shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Feel me?
They say we warriors. They say we
But
Damn, that was hard.
I shouldn't even say this fifth one because it's
Why?
already a classic. But Long Live. Wait, hold on. Let me
The
get it right.
mixtape or the album?
mixtape.
Okay, so that's
I
Love
was at
Live.
the names.
Live Love or Love Live? One of them shits.
Live Love ASAP.
Okay.
That is a classic, bona fide, Dat Piff classic. Like
Live mixtape
we
joint.
understand this, right?
Yeah.
However, if it had like 3 songs, you know,
Get them out of here.
if they could take them off, yo, it would probably. It's probably my top 3 albums of life already.
Damn.
But it would probably be number 1 without those, because those particular songs I literally skip every time.
That's funny. I respect
Every
that. There's
single
always
time.
those songs that you always skip. Like,
Even on your favorite project, but
yeah.
that's not even it's already a classic, man. It's just something I had to say.
Word. I guess some honorable mentions. Culture 2. I feel as if that was if they took out like 14 songs from there. Bro, that shit got like a million songs, bro.
Yo.
If that shit only had, bro, because legit, there's like 24 songs on there. If they took out like 14 of them shits and you just got
Classic.
10, bro, because Culture 1 only has like 11
Yo,
songs.
more than half the album.
Low key. For me. But there's songs like Superstars, Narcos, Gang Gang, Stir Fry, Motorsport. Like, it could have been a classic, man. But they said they didn't spend more than 45 minutes on each song. They only spent 45 minutes tops.
And I think we can tell.
How you gonna say that to the crowd, like in public? Like, that means you didn't put no work in. Like,
I mean, we've seen them before, how they go about making a song. You know,
yeah,
they're quick.
that way.
Mama.
Now do that shit back. Do that shit again. Do that shit one more time.
What's your favorite Migo ad-lib?
Quavo. Oh, I thought you meant rapper. Oh, damn.
Your favorite Migo ad-lib.
Favorite
And
Migo
give us
ad-lib.
yours in the comments. Mine is Mama.
Yeah, that's classic. Mama. Mama. Damn, that's a good one. Quavo. It has to be a Quavo ad-lib. I guess when he's just like, yeah, like whatever.
Oh, you know that video of Offset? No, of Takeoff DJing, and it's
No.
like, yeah.
I don't think so. But lastly, I'm gonna just go with Heartbreak on a Full Moon, Chris Brown. Chris Breezy.
You literally just put that on.
That shit got 45 songs on there. How dare you?
Who got time?
But if you took out like 30 songs, we talking now. We talking. That highlight, what is it? High End. You remember that track with Future? That's a banger, boy. I got a high end. I'm in a high end.
A lot of Chris Brown is like,
you suck.
It's like background noise.
You suck, man.
What were you saying?
I was just saying we gotta get into these hot takes now, man.
These hot motherfucking
we
takes.
gotta get into that spice, man. You know what I'm saying? So
that caliente. You feel me?
I don't know. I kind of sneak peeked and looked. It's a lot of Cardi takes, bro. And I don't know what's up with these
you
people.
guys are.
I
mopping
don't
him.
understand, bro. Like, that's a cold ass take, bro. Anything with Cardi in it, can't you think of something else, fam? I don't understand. There's other things to think about. That just goes to show you how popular he fucking
It might
is.
be our fault too, but.
Anyways, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. My boy said, Playboy. I mean, there's so many. My boy King Culture said, Playboy Cardi's fan base may be worse than the Barbs.
Ooh, they might
The
be
way
more
they are on social media and the gaslighting getting to on a legendary level, saying Cardi is better than every rapper possible just makes Cardi look worse. I mean, we see that with YoungBoy more.
Yeah, but in terms of Cardi, his fans.
You think they worse than the Barbs? The Barbs will come after you. You
the
say
Barbs
Nicki
will,
Minaj
like-
got a bad song,
The Barbs?
they gonna dislike your shit. And
They'll
you
get your whole account deleted. I ain't
dead
gonna hold
ass,
you.
bro.
But
That's the one reason why I'm scared to do the rise of Nicki Minaj, bro. Because I'm telling you, I'm gonna say something in that video that they not gonna like, and they gonna bash my shit. I'm not doing it.
If
I'm
it's
not
the
doing it.
rise, then you're
Nah,
gonna be
but I
all
might
right,
say
because
some
the
shit in
rise,
there.
The rise is her trajectory. If you start mentioning where
I guess. But
Shit,
then a
they
lot
gonna
of
come
people
at
are
you.
just gonna watch that and then not watch my other shit. They're just gonna be diehard Barbs and never watch any of my other content. But that's a whole nother story.
yo, if you are a Barb and you want a documentary or the rise of,
You're gonna have to pay me.
By It's Aaron Speaking.
They're gonna have to pay me.
Go on his Instagram or YouTube and flood the comments with, I don't know, with pink hearts.
They're gonna have to pay me at least 2 stacks to make that video, fam. I fuck with Nicki, but it ain't happening. But yeah, you agree with that? That they're worse than Barb's? Cause they are annoying, bro.
At first I said facts, but nah.
No.
They're
Okay.
just annoying.
All right, my boy said Cardi is ... Nah, I'm just playing. But Astroworld is better than anything Kanye has ever released. Damn. Astroworld is a classic, boy. There's no skips
It
on
might
that
be
shit.
up there with like, cause
No
my
skips,
favorite,
bro.
my favorite. If you tuned in last week, my number one Kanye album was Graduation, and it may be there. I don't know though. I don't know.
Beware.
I'm saying like in that level of Graduation.
Oh, got you.
I don't know because Graduation had at least like 9 songs that I heard on the radio, and back then
Astroworld was huge.
only the best was played. And do we have 9 songs, 11 songs that are undoubtedly like really, 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 really good?
For Astroworld?
Yeah.
I mean, for me,
When comparing it to Kanye,
I think Astroworld's better than Graduation.
damn, that's a hot take.
Is
That's
it
a
though?
hot take.
Is
God
it
damn.
though? Bro, that's what made Travis go to a whole nother stratosphere, fam. Like, he's still running with that aesthetic for me. Like, it's still relevant right now.
As a hardcore, like, from OG Travis fan, Rodeo is always going to be my
Rodeo's
team.
gas, for
But,
sure.
I mean, hey, man, if you think Astroworld is better than Graduation,
I think so.
By all means, say it with your chest, man. I don't know. But that was a good take, man.
Yeah,
Keep
word.
those coming.
My boy said, all these new school rappers might be hot now, but will be as relevant as Cisco. Who's Cisco?
Cisco, I know.
Is expect the fact...
Let me see that thong, baby. That thong. Come on, man.
Bro, I'm sleeping, boy. It said...
That is from like 2001, bro.
Bro, will be as relevant as Cisco is, except the fact he has a hit song.
He's obviously trolling.
You think so?
Say it again.
All these new rappers might be hot now, but will be as relevant as Cisco is, except the fact that he has a hit song.
I see what he's saying, because
You-
Cisco's not relevant,
But he has a hit song?
but he has a hit song, like I just said, or sung.
So who do you think would be in that category that's hot now? Anybody that doesn't have a hit, but they're popping right now. Maybe Yeet?
I mean, shit. But he has a whole catalog of songs that people fuck with.
Yeah, but none of them hit though. Like, as in, they're not like radio hits yet. None of them. It's not like a Ransom. He doesn't have a
I would
Ransom.
say
You know what I'm
Designer,
saying?
but Designer already had a hit.
Designer had 2 hits, if we being real.
What, the Timmy
Timmy
Turner?
Turner, yeah, that was a Billboard charting
It
song.
was cool.
You a hater, boy, low key.
High key. Nah, you know what it is? That Letter to Kanye song just messed me up.
That shit fucked you
forever.
up completely.
Yeah.
Hold on. All right.
That was a good take and
think so?
funny as hell, by the way. But we can't think of anything.
My boy Tunchi Forever. You know it's a Lil Wayne take.
Tunchi
fuck
Forever,
with him.
right?
Yeah, he
Yo,
beat-
shout out to you, man.
Yeah, fact.
Shout
He's a
out to
diehard.
you. You are dope, man.
He said Lil Wayne has the greatest 3 mixtapes of all time. Dedication 2, The Drought 3, and No Ceilings.
Facts.
Yeah? I don't know. I think think Fab has something to say about that. You heard the Soul tapes before?
Of course, man. I lost like 40 pounds listening to that on
Come
the track.
on, bro. People sleep on the Soul tapes, bro. All 3
Soul
of them
Tape 1 and
shits.
2 for me is like
Oh, they're
OD,
so
but
fucking good, bro.
Not better than No Ceiling. No Ceilings might be the best mixtape ever.
Yeah, it's definitely top 5.
And ASAP Rocky's mixtape is up there, but No Ceilings.
People might say
Come
Joey
on, man.
Badass is 1999.
That was cool. That was amazing, but not No Ceilings.
It ain't No Ceilings. All right, let's see.
I can sing. By the way, I can sing like 9 songs off of that project,
know.
that Wayne project.
I know.
Word for
Ice Cream
word,
Paint
like,
Job.
Like, come on.
Bruh.
Band from TV.
My boy said 90s hip hop will forever be more influential than modern hip hop. Everyone has replicated the style set by artists in the 90s.
I don't agree with that, man.
Yeah?
What do you think?
90s hip hop will forever be more influential. I mean, how would we really know? You know, we don't know the future. So, I mean, we're living in the 90s was only 20 years ago. So, what we're living in now is probably a lot of it could be inspired by that. But in 10, 20 years, it's probably going to be inspired by this. I think that's what he means. I think 40, 100 years from now, I think the 90s are going to be the most out of anything. I think that's what he's saying.
Like the most grailed.
Influential as opposed to anything after that. Could be. It could be. I don't know.
Like
It's a lot of iconic shit that came out of that time.
every single artist that came out after the 90s is influenced by the 90s, right? But Kanye, Kid Cudi's, I don't know, Travis Scott.
Yeah.
You know, like these type of artists that are, you know, on the forefront of the newer generation. Can we honestly say that
they were inspired by the 90s?
They're less influential than the 90s? Or are they
More influential? Even X too with the new generation.
Let's
bro.
admit it. Like
even X too, bro.
What they're influenced by is from the 90s, right?
Who?
At least Kanye.
I guess.
So, but a lot of today's artists are influenced by Kanye. So, you know what I'm saying?
It's like a domino effect, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever was before you, probably.
Because
I
we
don't know.
can't say
That's a good take,
we can't
though.
say Yeet is influenced by the 90s. But
I
maybe
guess
he's
you're right.
influenced by Kanye, who has some
He did.
90s sprinkled.
Yeah. My boy said this might be a fact, but I think the reason Drake hasn't released quality albums since Views is because he's pretty much achieved everything. I guess that's kind of a fact. And has so much success that it's tough on him to sit down and craft a well put together album with quality. Instead, he's giving us these playlist type albums. I mean, yeah, I said that before. I mean, when you're that big and you already have a bunch of classics already, it's like it's really hard to find inspiration to make your best
I was gonna
work.
go towards that inspiration because I was like, what more does he have to prove? But I think his
Drake could
next
just go
album,
into acting if he wanted to.
You think
he
his
already
next
did.
album's gonna be that thing? Because
Nah,
CLB was
I don't
not.
think so. I don't
CLB
think
was
so.
not.
I don't
It was
have
like-
high hopes for a
It
Drake
was like
album.
the first album where people were like my man's. It was the first one, in my opinion, where people were like, "What is this, man?"
Think so? Next take. Where we at? I respect Neil Young. Who's Neil Young?
Me?
Neil Young.
No idea.
Damn. Next. The
You know who
community.
that is?
No, I don't. The community nowadays is full of casuals. Almost nobody here truly loves and lives this hip hop culture, and it's sad. I mean, that's just a fact, man. You gotta understand that not everybody is like me. Not everybody is like us, you know, like that take this to another level. Most people are kind of just casually, all right, I like this song, I like that song. That's just reality, bro.
Even just
the
what
majority will always just be,
What we're doing now, making a very niche podcast
Yeah.
about hip hop music.
Mhm.
Not everybody's gonna be a fan of that.
Yeah.
Not everybody's die hard over music like us.
Yeah.
People don't really have soundtracks to their lives or like, you know, go out their way to listen to new music.
Yeah.
People don't care. Like my sisters,
It's whatever, right?
like it's it's whatever.
They just be on TikTok, whatever's new, whatever's hot, they gonna listen to it.
like
Whatever's on the radio,
so
they gonna
just
listen
in
to
general, what this niche of music is just
it. Yeah.
what
It's
you
just,
make of it.
I get what he's saying though. It's sad for him. Maybe it is sad for us.
But
Maybe
when-
we would like other
when
people to be
were-
passionate.
when were people ever mega passionate about hip hop?
It's a small
think
community.
about it.
Yeah, it's a small community.
If you think about it.
My boy Johandi, let's get it. Jay Hustle says B Love is gonna be the hottest New York rapper this year. That's kind of a hot take.
He actually dropped a song, a new song that is fire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know there's he be on his leak shit. He be having mad leaks of all these rappers, and he be showing me shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name? Shout him out.
I did. Johandi, Jay Hustle. You
Jay
already know the
Hus.
vibes. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Yo, Jay, I think B Love is gonna be up there. He just
That's
dropped a new
that's like his
song.
favorite rapper, bro.
We,
Deadass.
we actually
he
met him.
loves drill music,
We
boy.
met him the other day. What was it? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, at the
Um,
Gunna show. I showed
really-
him the video. He
he's
was
a
like,
good-
fire.
he's a- And I know I know he's associated with K Flock and whatever, but B Love is a good dude, man. Like
Yeah?
he's a solid dude.
Word.
A nice guy, man. But yeah, he's coming out with some fire, and for his next tape, because I know it's not gonna be an album. It's gonna be a tape. I'm looking forward to it. I just hope.
As opposed to him, who else would be like hotter? Like who is competing with B Love to be the hottest in New York?
In New York, I mean,
maybe it would have been K Flock, but who else really right now?
It was.
I don't know. I'm not in tune with the drill scene like that. He is my boy.
And B Love is slowly like kind of getting out of that drill pocket. But if it wasn't B Love, it would have been K Flock. Other than that,
you don't know off the top of your head.
I mean, Favi's kind of getting into the drill.
Getting into it? What do you mean? Favi's always been in that.
No, as far as like the sampled beats.
Oh, that shit?
Yeah, that's more so like drill New York rap, like the sampled beats and all that.
I don't think he's just meaning that. I just think he means just New York rapper, like the hottest. You know?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter drill or not.
Favi, maybe A Boogie when he drops again.
A Boogie. Every time you
mention
A Boogie,
Ava tape, which is good, but it's not the album that we all want.
I don't know, man. A Boogie, man. I don't know how I feel about that shit now. I fuck with him, but I just feel like I don't know. A lot of people like just surpassed him in terms of like,
I mean,
relevance, I guess, or popularity. You know,
it depends
I don't know.
What you're looking
I feel like a lot of the females are still rocking with it, but
yeah, that's 100% facts.
I don't know too many male A Boogie.
At one point, he was like the Prince of New York.
Yeah,
type,
the hottest
you know
shit.
What I'm saying? And
speaking of that, maybe J.I. No, what about J.I.?
J.I., he was so talented. But
he got booed. He didn't get booed, but
he got put in a box with that sample singing. You know, he sung a song that was already a hit way back. You know, so I think he can prove himself though to make his own music. But you know, right now people box him in that. You know,
TJ, I guess.
But to answer the question, right now B Love got it for New York. Other than him, Favi.
I bet.
I don't think Cardi. I don't think Boogie. With all due respect, I don't think like I can't think of anybody. We might have people missing out of it right now.
Maybe. Yeah. All right. So my boy said, I mean no disrespect, but bar for bar, Freddie Gibbs would dominate Nas.
That's all you, brother.
Bruh, in what way? I just need to know that, fam. Like, somebody responded, Freddie doesn't have a single memorable quote. Laughing my ass off. He just raps about selling cocaine. Hey, I don't listen to Freddie. I don't care for Freddie. I know he's cool. I got the Alfredo album, which was actually pretty good. But
you say, but you don't listen to him?
Not really, no.
But you gave that a listen?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was good. It was mad lyrical.
But not
real rap.
Not Nas.
It was dead ass mad good. It was like one of the best lyrical albums of that year for sure. But
okay,
it ain't better than Nas.
It ain't Ralph though.
My boy said Chief Keef is better than Kanye.
Yeah.
I love Chief Keef, but come on, bro. Better in what way? I fuck with Chief, but my boy said Eminem doesn't have a good album. That's a hot take for sure. That's a hot take, bro.
Hey, man.
They hating?
I can't agree with that.
They some haters, man. My boy said Chief Keef old melodic / auto-tune sound influenced this whole new SoundCloud wave.
Facts.
Think so? Low key though.
Him.
That whole mumbling, slurring your words with the fucking hunchos and Almighty Soul mixtape era. The lean era.
Yo,
that's when people like him fell off with Sosa, man, and stopped caring.
Yeah, Almighty Soul, I couldn't. Speaker knockers, man. Let's not forget this melodic wave that everybody's on.
But the lean era was before Speaker knockers, though. Speaker knockers was hot in 2014.
Nah, that was like 2012, bro.
No, boy, no.
Speaker knockers, let's look it up.
I'm talking about when he blew up was 2014. Lonely, the song Lonely. I used to bump that in my whip, my first whip, driving to the gym. That, gotta get this money, or whatever, like that whole tape. When that dropped.
2013.
That was 2013? Recorded in 2013.
It says released.
Oh, I thought it said recorded. My bad.
But either way.
All right, you got it.
There wouldn't be a lot of these artists doing this melody, this auto tune without T-Pain and speaker knockers.
Bro, Dirk was doing it before speaker knockers, bro.
But he wasn't doing it like speaker knockers. And you can't tell me Dirk at the time was influencing anything.
Hey,
Come on, man.
hey. All I'm saying is that Dirk was doing it first. 2011, he was doing the auto-tune shit. Not before T-Pain, obviously. But Dirk was doing that singing melodic
You
shit.
cannot say Dirk before Wayne, bro.
Wayne wasn't doing melodic shit. What are you talking about?
Auto-tune? Yes, he
Hell
was.
no.
Lollipop? 2008?
Bro, that's not really... He didn't even do the chorus. What are you talking about? That was Static Major. What
But
are you saying?
you couldn't tell the difference when they literally sung the song.
Yes, you
couldn't-
can.
Nah, man.
Shawty wanted that. That don't sound like Lil Wayne.
That sounded like Wayne.
To
Phillips.
you,
Come
that's
on,
a...
man. All right, so let us know in the comments who had a bigger impact with autotune, Wayne or Dirk.
You can't say it like that, bro.
Okay, how do you want to say it?
Bruh, because T-Pain and Wayne started that shit. But I'm talking about, all I'm saying is that Dirk started doing that shit before speaker knockers. That's all I'm saying. Whether he was more influential or not is not my point. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. They don't know about, I'm telling you,
Which
boy.
song in particular you talking about? The This Ain't What They Want?
No, they don't even use auto-tune in that. I'm talking about Eater. Look at Eater. That shit came out 2012. The remix was with Big Soulja. Yes, boy. Yes, Days of Our Lives, auto-tune.
Big Soldier. 2012. Ooh.
Boy, come on, man. I know my shit, man. I'm a big Dirk fan, man. Come on, son. Stop playing
But
with
yeah,
me.
Wayne over Dirk.
My boy said, Donda 2 isn't necessary.
But I heard it's going to be just Future and Kanye.
It just says executively produced by Future, but that doesn't mean there's no features.
I doubt there won't be features, but
Yeah.
let's see.
My boy,
But it's not, that's definitely needed. I want to hear an executively produced.
by Future. That's
That
so
sounds
random.
Fire as
That's
fuck.
super fire. They probably got together at the Rolling Loud when they brought him out. Like, fuck it, let's do a tape together. My boy Hector, free K Flock. That's his hot take.
Free K Flock, man. We all know he did it, but free him.
That's crazy. My boy said, Bass God is a better lyricist than J. Cole and Kendrick. Super hot take. Shout out to the Bass God, man. Lil B, man. It's definitely not true, but swag. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. My boy says, Suicide Boys are better than 95% of mainstream rappers. I think he said this last. I don't remember. But I don't know. I don't listen to them. You?
And like I said last time,
City Morgue, you rather listen
I'd
to?
rather listen to City Morgue. And I
Gotcha.
don't listen to either one, but I'd rather listen to City Morgue.
A collab tape between Pharrell Williams and Uzi would be Mike's miles better than one with Cardi. I think that's a typo. Instead of Mike's, he meant miles.
Maybe, but personally, I don't really like Pharrell.
Like his production and
Production.
shit. Really?
I don't really like
I'm
it.
not the biggest fan either, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I know he's goated. Like,
Yeah, but
we're
I'm
gonna
not
get
the
heat for
biggest
that,
fan
but
either. Yeah,
if
probably.
you listen to like Neon Guts, which is a good song,
Yeah.
I don't think that song is as good as it would have been if Uzi didn't do his thing on there. Like, that beat alone is just like whatever. Even like that song with Future, shit. Like,
Shit is produced by Pharrell?
I think so. Those Move That Dope.
Oh, Move That Dope. That was a cool song. That was a I remember that. 2014, riding around listening to that. My boy said Kendrick Lamar's best album is Damn, and only because of replay value. You can go back and play a lot more songs off that than you can with his other, Good Kid, Mad City, Twin
Man, it
Butterfly.
sounds like these people definitely listen to us because I feel like we said that prior.
Probably, yeah.
Because Damn was so palatable for the masses. All the other projects except Good Kid, Mad City, and Section 80, like all the other ones.
Even
they're
his the
not
other one where it's like a
palatable for
black cover, what is it? Damn, there's a lot of good songs. It's like a mixtape that he dropped before Section 80. It's like a girl with like flowers.
I don't
That
think
shit's
I
hard.
listened to that, but
That's a great
I probably
project.
did on Dat Piff type shit, but
HOC, HOC. There's a song called HOC on that. But yeah, you agree with that?
OD, I agree. Yeah.
People who say Jesus is King is his worst album, but it's still good, are so annoying. Interesting.
Can you say that again?
People who say Jesus is King is his worst album, but it's still good, are so annoying.
We said that.
I guess we're annoying. I guess.
We said that because it is his worst album,
But it's still good. That's why
good.
Kanye. Yeah, but Kanye's standards are
And
so
I think,
high.
I think it's that worst word.
Yeah.
That word worst.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Maybe we should replace it with not his best.
Yeah, I guess. I guess that condensation people don't like that shit.
To make you feel better, but I don't know. We ain't here for that.
All right, actually, one more. My boy said, we need to stop hyping up murder rap. The whole dissing ops, trapping, bitch suck my dick music is getting tiring. Everyone just hears one lyric like fighting my demons and immediately praise a song for bars.
I can agree with the murder rap because
That shit.
there wouldn't be certain careers if murder rap wasn't a thing.
That's
like
true.
the K-Flocks,
That's true.
the
That
Dougie
drill shit,
Bs.
basically. Drill rap. Like, that shit, all they talk about is drilling.
Yeah, and
At the end of the day, it's not cool. Let's be real. Like, glorifying homicides
do
and...
you even listen to that? Because I don't.
What?
The murder rap?
Like drill shit? Not really.
I don't
I'm not
really
really a
listen to
big
it
drill
either.
fan, to be honest. The only drill like rappers would be like King Von and like Dirk and like that's it really. I don't really like listening to that drill shit like that. We go upload day shit. You said we go upload day shit. Like I just not the biggest
and that's
fan.
very light drill shit.
Yeah, up and bro day shit. I'm
I ain't
yeah.
gonna hold
But like
you,
the
like,
Fulios and like shit like that.
Julio, I was just gonna say that like his whole
I
career
can't do it,
is
man.
a career because of the people he bodied. Like,
Yeah,
come
it's-
on, that's kind of like mentally
Like dissing
sick.
your ops and all those songs, like they're like memes, bro. But at the end of the day, people are really dying over them shits, bro. So
Mothers
it's
are
like,
crying.
yeah,
It's too much, man. Like for people to be dying over words.
bro.
And
I mean,
obviously, those words are coming from real actions that happened prior.
Bro, but
God
I
damn.
gotta mention, I made a video about this. How do you feel about Jay-Z and Meek Mill, bro? You ain't see that?
I did.
They want to stop using that in the court. I come 1000% disagree with that, bro. Just don't say it then. Don't say it.
It's gonna allow everybody. It's gonna be free reign to diss your ops.
Yeah,
gonna be
this is
free
gonna be
reign.
free reign. You can say whatever the fuck you want, and you telling me this mom over here, they're not gonna want. What if they hear the song and they know it's about their son? Or
At the end of the day,
they're gonna want to use those in court.
when choosing between street politics and having somebody's mother having to bury their child, I'm gonna favor, supporting not having the mother bury her child.
And isn't Jay-Z and Meek fathers, bro? That's the shit I don't get.
Like,
They're
come
dads
on.
too. I get it. They used to be street dudes. You feel me? So, but I look at it as they're just trying to protect their brand. Like if they sign a rapper, they want to make the money off that because that's where
Yo, if you want to diss your ops, do the subliminals. You know who's the best at that? Drake. Subliminal. Yo, sub your ops.
people say
all
Drake
day.
kill X, bro. People think Drake kill X, bro. RP X. I don't know, Drizzy. You had a lot of sus bars, bro, talking about Louis bag in exchange for body bags. I don't fuck with that shit. You feel me? I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Damn, I didn't even.
I don't know about that.
That's bad.
And then in the sicko mode video, you got a meteorite killing someone that looks like X. I don't respect that shit. I'm just saying. Look at my
This
Drake
conspiracy-
documentary.
The conspiracy theory.
Peep my Drake documentary, fam. That's all I'm saying. That's
Sheesh,
theories
man.
out. There's another bar too that he says, talking about that's the only reason in his shot in his neck or something like that. What song is that? Triple X,
I'm
Triple
upset.
X.
I'm upset.
Yeah, bro. He says, Triple X. That's the only reason that we shoot it below the neck or something like that, bro. What? Where those bars I don't know, man. I'm just saying. That's a little sus. Because Drake and X did have beef. That was a hot take right there in itself. But yeah, that's pretty much it,
But I have
fam.
the Drake Goonies like.
I love Drake. Don't get me
coming at
wrong,
you
but
as
I'm a
soon as we
bigger
walk
X
out of
fan.
here.
I'm a bigger X fan. You feel me? So I'm just saying.
I felt that, man.
I'm just mad. You feel me? I'm real pissed off. My boy X gone, bro, over some bullshit. He died for no reason.
He died for like 15 bands in
He
his
died for
bag.
no reason though. Like
Yeah, no reason. But the reason.
I know,
for them is
but I'm
like,
saying
what the
like
fuck?
over
You
what?
can
Same
make
thing with
15
Pop
bands
Smoke.
on accident. Like
Same thing with Pop
fucking-
Smoke.
You can make 15 bands on FanDuel on accident. Like, come on.
Same thing with Pop Smoke, boy. He died over a rollie or something, bro, and then he sold it for like $1,500. And then you went to jail like the next week. Like, what was the point? Stupid shit, bro.
Yeah, man.
R.I.P. all them, man.
R.I.P. all the
Nipsey.
guys.
R.I.P. Nipsey, bro. That shit is whack.
Yeah.
But anyways, in a more positive tone, this was a fun episode, man.
Oh boy.
This was dope. I had a good time. Let us know, in the comments, those 5 albums. Let us know, actually, that you think would be considered classics if they were shorter. Whether or not you agree, disagree with our takes.
Yeah. I love this episode, man. I love what we got going on. And we're going to keep it going, man.
Love the support.
Make
We
sure
love the
you
support.
follow us on the SOW Instagram, okay?
Speaking of which pod.
Speaking of which pod, it's Aaron speaking, everything colossal. Make sure you follow us on the gram. Because sometimes we post up little things in the story, or we want to get your commentary in the comments on certain posts, and we want to get your feedback. So make sure you follow us on there. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Hit that bell. Must hit that bell.
Everything colossal, man.
Yeah, man. And
Speaking of which,
that's all we got, man.
gang. No gang. None of that violence. Stop that.